Birth of Krishna. About 5,000 years ago, Mathura, a small town in the present state of Uttar Pradesh, India, was under the rule of a tyrannical king named Kans. Kans was so cruel that he imprisoned his father Ugrasen and declared himself the king of Mathura. Ugrasen was a kind and just ruler. Kans was just the opposite. It was a tough time for the people of Mathura to put up with Kans' extravagance and unfair rule. Above all this, he was constantly on war with other rulers of Yadu dynasty. It had hampered the peace of Mathura. Kans loved his cousin Devki very much. He decided to marry his sister with Vasudev. Vasudev was a Yadu king, and Kans had in his mind that his frequent wars with the Yadu dynasty would come to an end. Mathura was decorated beautifully and wore a festive look. Everyone was happy and in festive spirits. Kans, cunning as he was, thought, "Now I will have my hold on the kingdom of Vasudev and rule the Yadus as per my own free will." After the wedding, Kans decided to drive the royal couple home himself to shower on them a kingly courtesy, as was very common in those days. As soon as Kans took the reins of the wedding chariot in his hands, a divine voice thundered from the sky. "Kans, you fool! You don't know what ill fate is going to fall on you. By giving Devki's hand to Vasudev, you have signed your own death sentence. The eighth son of Devki will kill you." Hearing this, Kans froze with fear. He was very upset and furious. He immediately decided to kill Devki at the spot. He thought, "If I kill Devki, no child can be born out of her." Thinking so, he drew out his sword and raised it to behead his cousin. Vasudev was horrified at this cruelty and fell on his knees. "Oh Kans," he pleaded, "please do not kill your sister. I shall personally surrender to you all the children she gives birth to, so that the voice of the oracle does not come true." Hearing this, the evil king did not kill Devki. He said, "Then you will live in my palace as prisoners." Vasudev had no choice but to accept his decision. Kans laughed out so loudly and spoke, "Now I will see how the eighth son of Devki would kill me. I will kill him as soon as he is born." He was content at the thought that the situation was under his control. As was decided by Kans, Devki and her husband Vasudev were confined in the palace dungeon and kept under constant vigilance. Every time Devki gave birth to a child in the dungeon, Kans killed the child. In this manner, he killed 7 children born to Devki. He turned a deaf ear to all the heart-rending cries of his sister. "Oh brother, please spare the life of my children. They will never harm you, I promise," pleaded Devki, sobbing. But in vain. Every time Kans killed the child mercilessly,